Deadeye. Hello there. Welcome on in. We're demon first as well. How are you doing? Hope all is well. How am I? I'm doing good. The day went by alright. Hello there, Dika. How are you? Hey there, hi there, ho there. How's D Clark doing? And Deadeye. Hope you both are doing well. You doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself. You doing okay? That doesn't seem like a happy okay. Hi, Cinnamon. We got a lot going on this week. We got a game night this Friday, and then me and Hannah will be doing our co-op playthrough of Portal 2. That'll be fun. Still getting over being sick. My stomach is a little tore up. Ugh, I bet. That does not sound fun. You know what would fix that? A little bit of Overwatch, right? Perhaps. Sounds like a good fix, right? No, we don't need the break. I'm gonna be on the solo world here. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. We'll be doing something with blocks, most likely. I don't know. I got no idea. Anywho, here we are. I don't know. I guess we'll just start walking about, huh? It's gotta help. Where's my... There we go. Hello there, Alfie. How are you doing? Forget where we left off. You're probably placing down stone. Sounds right. Let's take a look. A bunch of pings in the Discord if you guys haven't had a chance to read through them yet. I don't usually ping you guys unless it's important. And usually it's related to stream stuff. It's last week to get your Mountathon merch if you didn't get it. There's a ping about Salt Game Night. We'll be playing Pummel Party. Was that? And then there was the co-op gameplay with Hannah this Saturday. I don't know the time just yet. I was thinking that as I was typing up the message. I was like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to do that. I gotta talk to Hannah about that still. I gotta look at the bigger picture here. Vanish poof. I don't think Vanish works in mine. I know Aaron has tried to use it before. But hi there, Adam. Ball as well. We're so close to the clouds. Let's just grab some stone. I won't try and think through this at the moment. The area I am looking at. We'll continue just building up the backside here. Bing. Bing. What's everyone's been up to, though? Everyone have a good weekend? Wasn't able to stream Friday and hang out with y'all. So I hope everyone had a good Friday and weekend. How's our sniffers doing? Look at that. Few seeds. Sorry, I'm just kind of reacquainting myself here. Didn't have the chance to do that before stream. I think we're just gonna continue and try and get stuff up about this height. I also think everyone that did get their Mountathon merch now has it. I know Lana finally got hers. She's the last. So I hope you all like your shirts. I hate my job sometimes, man. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Having a good day? Are we there? Minxie, no. But we're getting there. I mean, we're basically done. Hello, Minxie. Hope you're doing well. 3 separate hard feedback conversations, important but emotionally exhausting. Yeah. Man. What can you do? I don't know if you're in the Discord there, Minxie, but a few things I sent pings about. We got a game night this Friday. This Saturday, me and Hannah are gonna be playing Portal 2 because of the Mountainathon, because of a Mountainathon goal that we hit. And then it's also the last week to get the limited edition Mountainathon merch. Oh goodness, Triple H. There's no creepers up here. I know that. Is that game set in stone? Yeah, probably, D. Clark. Why? Hi, Triple H. Hope you're doing well, and thanks for the 125 bits. Trying to blow me up. What do you think you're doing? I'm doing game night sometime this week and not, though. This Friday is my better half's birthday. We're going down to visit his parents. What? Happy early birthday. Terraform around Helm's Deep. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that sounds fun. Just curious, that's all. Why, D. Clark? I just last time it changed on you. Actually, I don't think last time I chose a game until like last second. I was leaning towards one and then changed it. We won't make you last second buy something this time. And visiting parents over game night, Minxie? I don't know. I hope they're fun. I'm just messing. I know, right? Sure you will. I won't. Not like I've done it in the past. Don't look back a few weeks. Hey, you're here this time. Last time I thought of you.
Two's
You'd
a
gone
bit
to
to your
bed.
Twitcher, oh Valley of Plent, oh Valley of Plenty.
Thanks for the bit, Triple H. We heard the song in the show. Me and Hannah watched the second episode now of the actually me and Hannah started The Witcher. I should tell you that. And we just finished the second episode. We're both a little confused because we know nothing, but you know what? It's fun. So we heard the bard start singing this. Well, they are fun. Just not when he's kicking his dad's behind in Monopoly. Oh, see, now that just sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't played Monopoly in a long time. Rescuers a Laugh. Is that their name? I forget it. I watched the first season and it was incredibly confusing. I couldn't keep up. Hey, sometimes it's just like that. But I'm enjoying it. I don't know if Hannah's enjoying it. We're in a blizzard warning. What is it called? A blizzard weather warning or whatever. Yeah. It's gonna it's gonna snow tonight and into the morning of tomorrow. And I want you guys to understand. It was 60 degrees out yesterday. And I'm pretty sure we're expected to get like, I don't know, 8 inches of snow. And it was 60 degrees out yesterday. I could have been wearing shorts. Blizzard for you, tornado watch for me, yep. And the best part of all of this is that it has just been raining, and it's going to keep raining until it starts snowing. And you know what happens then? All that rain turns to ice. And it was 60 degrees out yesterday. It was nice and beautiful. But you know, who doesn't like snow? But maybe you'll miss us. You know, weather changes so quickly. I don't think it will. You're in a tornado watch? Those are always fun. What was it, last year, for me and Hannah? There was this one not far. Are y'all excited for Portal 2? I know that's what won the vote. I don't know who all voted for it. I could probably go check, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited. It's gonna be fun. And we haven't had Hannah on in a while. I guess for game nights, but that's different. Whoops. Played, it was, me and Hannah, goodness gracious. Her family, it was like a Christmas gift for all of them to go up north and stay at a place, and I was invited to join them. So that's where I was this weekend. That's why we didn't stream Friday. Left as soon as we could. But, you know, we were up north towards Duluth area. It was beautiful up there. I've only been up there once before. And we played, we ended up playing some D&D with a few of them. We actually had a lot of her siblings were joining in and playing. We had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counting myself, and then 8 with the DM. There's 8 of us. Making a decision was impossible. So decisions just ended up being made by one person. And, you know, I was leaning into my character. I had to make a new character. I made a barbarian dwarf that was 214 years old, and he's neutral evil, so I'm always up for some mischief and chaos. So I kind of leaned into it. And we had a halfling that just... and his brother, our halfling of the party, I think they were done waiting for people to make up their decisions or try to talk a situation down. So they just started attacking at every encounter possible. You know me, I'm playing my barbarian dwarf. I'm all up for this. It was glorious. We almost we almost lost one of our members. They almost died. That's fine. It didn't even level up. I had a blast with it. There was a moment where our halfling... it was later on in the night after people were picking up on stuff a little more and just understanding it a bit, knowing how the turn sequence went. There was a moment where a halfling was like, all right, I'm gonna sneak around behind the enemy, and then right before I strike, I'm gonna tap them and be like, bet you didn't see this one coming. So, they roll for stealth. They land their stealth. They're able to sneak around. They say their line. And they missed their hits. They didn't do any damage. So, my turn finally rolls around after like 3 people go ahead of me. And I'm over here like, I asked the DM, I was like, so, is the enemy still facing that direction, which is away from me? This was not my plan going into this turn. I just said, screw it. It was something that crossed my mind. So I basically did the same thing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sneak up behind them and say, bet you didn't see this one coming. So the second time it happens to this character, people burst out laughing as they realize what's about to go down. I wrote, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna attack with my great axe. So it's like I'm sneaking up behind this guy, and I'm just swinging. I land my hit. I think it was a crit hit. I rolled a d20. Guy didn't see it coming. It was great. I think that was probably the highlight of the night. That, and we found some lizard people. And I kept trying to convince the party. I was like, we should befriend one of them, get them to join us, and then we cook them for dinner. This was much later into the night. It was good. was also a moment we were fighting like this octopus thing. And I don't know how I did it. I just made there's an app to make like characters and be able to organize yourself all easily. And, this is my first time making like a custom character before I went through like a pre-built one. But, I've picked up on a few more things after starting so many different playthroughs of Baldur's Gate. So I made a custom character, and I was like, I'm gonna make him really strong. Make him a very strong soldier and all that, and a barbarian, so he's always hitting strong. And for some odd reason, my character, my barbarian soldier dwarf, 214 years old, I started off with 4 hand axes that I could throw. Since you were a dwarf, does that count as cannibalism? Eating people? No, it was like a lizard person. It was lizard. They were scaly. But I started off with 4 hand axes. And I noticed I had I don't know, a couple things of oil in my backpack, and we were fighting this squid thing. And, I'm over here waiting for my turn. I have so much time. I start getting creative with stuff when I'm given this much time. Because we were playing with 8 people. Well, they spoke the common tongue, D. Clark. I don't know. Ooh, Helm's Deep is coming along. I like it. Here, let me look up. You still use the word person. They're not human. What was it? It was a kobold. It looks like a little dragon, honestly. This one looks a lot scarier than the icon that it had that we were seeing. Gates open with create. That's amazing. I just rewatched the goodness, I don't even know what it's called. War of Rohirrim, the movie that just recently came out. It was on Max. Just when me and Hannah were just laying down on the couch. She had fallen asleep, and I was just finishing whatever show she was watching, some sort of documentary. That finished up, and I was like, all right, I'll put something on. In the War of Rohirrim movie, I'd seen an ad that it was on Max, and it was. So, put that on in it. I still think it's a pretty good story and movie. I'm not done with my story and my 4 hand axes and oil. We played Minecraft Pack that has kobolds in them. They were adorable little dragon dudes. Delicious, I tell you. I never got to befriend one. Borderlands movie was good. It was a Borderlands. I don't know Borderlands. Put that on my watch list. I think it's worth it, D. Clark. I don't know if you watch animated stuff that often. I definitely don't. But you definitely get past it pretty quickly. And you just start watching it. After you mentioned War of Rohirrim, we watched it with a friend of ours. We all enjoyed it. Yeah, it is a good movie. Wish I had more time with it. It felt short for Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed it. But anywho, back to my hand axes and oil an octopus story. Find this octopus, and our DM is just we like roll a few hits on it, like 6, 9, and we're only level 1s. And our DM over here is just making these noises like, oh, Like it's not like a lot of damage being done. So, I'm trying to be creative and figure out a way to do more damage than a regular output. I, I come up with this ingenious plan because I have 4 hand axes, so it's whatever if I toss one. I douse one in oil, I light it with a torch that I also have, and I rolled a hit and I land it. I'm like, if this doesn't land, I'm not trying this again. I land it. And he's just like, you're making me try and figure this out. He's not. He hasn't DM'd a lot. So a lot of stuff is a little complicated. Like, takes a second to look into. And it hits, and he has to do the fire damage. And we're like, how much fire damage is doing? You don't get to know. Finally told me later on it did 5 damage. I was like, I'll take it. Just 5 straight up damage with the added fire. I felt very happy with that. That, and then I always like to make him a little nervous, like he'll have to look into something a lot. So I'll just ask obscure questions sometimes that are important to me. It's just I might not actually use the information given. There was a moment where what were we getting attacked by? I think it was like zombies. For some odd reason we were getting attacked by zombies. I'm over here. I'm in my barbarian stage where I have rage activated in one of my abilities, which gives me resistance to bludgeoning, which is kind of what the zombies were doing. Then I also had and then I had a thing that said I had dwarven resilience, which meant I was resistance to poison. There was a point where one of the zombies actually got a hit on me. It was gonna do, I think it was like 6 or 9 damage. I was like, whoa, hold up. How did they attack me? So I have resistance to this. It's like, you said I was poisoned? What do you mean I was poisoned? I don't know. So, that was my third or fourth time ever doing any D&D stuff. It's fun when you're with a good group. I actually got the popcorn bucket that was in theaters with the War of Rohirrim movie. It's up on the shelf. It's cool. Never played D&D. No one I knew was interested. Yeah, that's kind of how it went for me. And then one day, Hannah's brother-in-law was interested in DMing. I was like, sure, I'll play. I don't know how, but I'll do my own research. Like during the game, but whenever I'm playing, I will be researching so many of like the keywords of some of my abilities just to try and like make it a little bit easier. Yeah, like, all right, what does this mean? All right, what does this mean? Bad thing is one of Hannah's sisters was playing as a druid, and I was like, I have no idea how a druid works. Like I've played as a cleric. I had picked up a class as a cleric once, I understand a little bit of that. I don't know mage, I don't know druid. I know paladin from Baldur's Gate. Played D&D with Gundams. Gundams? What? It was funny though. Um, two of them got a little tired of playing and they ditched us. I don't mind. It was whatever. And one of them was our only healer, who was a paladin. And they left us, and of course, the next battle we get into is actually a long one where we could have used some healing. The cutest apiary ever. Some of the Mine Colony builds are adorable. It's almost like one I made myself on a server last year. Oh, that's fun. I'm impressed. You guys haven't moved to a different mod yet. That's a big B. Please tell me that sign says "Be our guest." I can't see the first word. You've been through many mods. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It does? Good. The only problem with D&D is that you never have time for it. Like, I've only ever played 4 times, and that's happened over the span of like 2 years. I've always enjoyed it. Plus, there was a little while there where I don't remember who I was playing with. But there was a bunch of, I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I picked up on so much stuff from that, just with keywords and turn sequence and encounter sort of things. And that helped a lot. Mm. You guys think I'll be able to finish the mountain here within before the next anniversary day? Got 11 months to finish the stone shell. I'm feeling confident. I'll take a step back here and give you guys a view. Just want to finish my thought here. Got this much left. Well, anything could happen, so maybe you can finish it. It just seems doubtful. There seems like there's a lot of doubt in there, Minxie. Contract helpers. I can't. I only doubt because you quoted me 5 years. 5? What? What's wrong with a 5-year quote? It's not like I knew that going into it. I'll be so old then. It's with it. We got 11 months to get it done within 5 years. You joined us near the later half. Imagine if you were one of the people that have been here from near the beginning. They've been waiting 5 years. Hey, come on, Thad. What are you doing? What do you mean you're starting another project? You have that mountain. Oh well, if you count the past years, then it's fine. I thought you meant 5. No. Within 5. 5 more. Good gracious. To finish the stone shell? I don't know anyone. I can get more done than that. I have to take quite the hiatus. I'm thinking I'm going to get the rest of this done in the next 11 months. Unless I run out of stone, but I don't think I will. We still have quite a bit, I think. I have to check spawn. I am actually... What are we at here around here? I know I just dug into another double chest of shulkers of it. We still have just about 4 here. Yeah, we got a lot. Forget if there's 2 or 4 double chests of shulkers of stone at my spawn. Hopefully 4. Even then, it'll take me quite a while to get through what I have here. Anyone else think I can get it done in the next 11 months? I have high hopes that it is done before I move on to the next plane of existence. Well, I hope you have more than 11 months. D. Clark. You guys doubt me. Honestly, the more and more I build this up, the more and more I'm thinking I might grab that data pack that allows me to build even higher up than the usual Y level. Like, I don't know why I'm so hesitant about it. Who knows, the way people are driving today, if I leave the house, the timeline seems to grow shorter. That's, yeah. I feel that. I don't know how many times there are so many times where I just driving and so many reckless people. I mean, it's different if there's bad conditions. I'm like, then there's at least a reason why something might happen. But some people are just reckless. Oh, on last Friday when me and Hannah were driving up to see her family, it was absolutely crazy windy, and it was windy just the entire day. I don't know when it eventually died out sometime in the night, but just crazy windy, and we're driving up the highway or the interstate, and on the other side of it, a semi had tipped over. Nobody looked like there was nobody hurt or any of that. But after that, there was like 3 miles we probably passed of cars just at a standstill on the interstate. Three miles of vehicles just stopped. I was like, oh, I hope nobody has to go to the bathroom anytime soon. After that, Hannah was like, I'm kind of scared to be passing semis now even more. I was like, at least the wind is blowing the other direction. If it tips over, it's away from us. If we were to be passing them. Just windy, though. Goodness. There was a reckless driver that day, too, that almost hit us. Like, what are you doing? What can you do? Just hope to be safe. Na 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 na. somewhere in too much of a hurry and do not care about others. It's crazy what you see when out driving. It is crazy. Ugh. And I'm over here, it's like, honestly, I mean, if someone does hit me, most likely both of us will be fine. Unless it's like a full, almost head on, but like, most of the time it's just a little quick close call you might run into often. I'm like, I just don't want to deal with it. I already had to deal with getting my vehicle fixed from someone damaging it recently. That was a pain. They were not very cooperative. I was like, I just don't even want to deal with that. Just recently had to deal with it. Stay back. It's like $2,000 worth of damages. No, the person wasn't very cooperative though. You know, I'm a friend. I'd like to think I'm a pretty approachable person and I'm friendly. Like I didn't mind. It's a complete accident on their behalf, and they owned up to it in the moment. And later on, I was like, all right. They at first didn't want to go through insurance. I was like, that's kind of bad. Can I just grab your insurance card? So I got their insurance just in case. But you know, I was like, all right. I mean, if you don't want to go through that right away, that's fine. But I grabbed it. You know, not a fool. Got a quote for free, and it was, you know, I quoted about $2,000 worth of damages. So I reached back out to them. I was like, all right. I mean, it's up to you, but I'd suggest going through insurance. That's why you have it. And they were not cooperative after that. They're like, okay, yep, I'll do that. They never did that. Their insurance eventually paid. It took like 2.5 weeks before I was able to get this even started getting it fixed. It's a pain. Donk, hello there. How are you? Don't say that to D. Clark. We're just talking about the stone shell of the mountain. You can live to 100 and it'll not be done. Maybe the overall project. That's rude. To 100? I'd like to think we'd be done at least with this stuff. Yeah, we were just talking about the stone shell. I have bad news for your friend. Good job. I'm glad you doubled down. That's what I would have done. Hope all is well with you, though, Donk. That made me laugh. Good. My doubts lay purely in your ability to stop working on it and changing it, Thaddeus. It's not my ability to actually, like, do it. The ability to say I'm done with it. The stone shell, come on. I mean, I won't deny, there's probably a very high chance that when I come back through and start adding, like, fun little details of, like, buildings or ruins in it, There might be a chance we just take down an entire peak. Or completely reshape a side of it. Be unable to help yourself. No. What you're on about? I wonder if there's a Twitch in the next plane. Gotta remember your login. That's true. What if one of you what if one of you guys weren't actually alive and you're just here on Twitch, just twitching away? I wouldn't know. E3 on Twitch, yeah. Dad streams to dead people. Hey, someone's gotta entertain them. Most of you know my laptop, the one I want to throw out on the street. Is it out on the street? Yeah, I know it. Last night I spilled coffee. Oh, good gracious. On the keyboard. And it's still working. Sticky, but working. Oh, and a laptop keyboard too. That's just time for a time to get a keyboard just for it. I couldn't live with a sticky keyboard. Now maybe I can toss it. Oh. How's the new computer working out for you, D. Clark? Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, not actually gonna happen, but I was so tempted. We were at Sam's Club yesterday afternoon, me and Hannah. And you know, the entryway is like a whole bunch of electronics and all that you first see. And we were just there for groceries. But, I'm just gonna take a quick look and I'm like, oh my goodness! It's an arcade machine. I've never seen this before. Sam's Club, at least. They had an arcade machine sitting there. $550. I was like, Hannah, we gotta get it. We didn't get it. Limited time offer. Arcade machine. Like a mini version? No, it was a big proper one. Maybe a little bit smaller, but it wasn't small by any means. The thing is amazing, runs so nice. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Yeah! It was weird. Yeah, I would have left with one. It would have been cool. I mean, just for the fact, imagine you invite some people over and you just have an arcade machine. Who has an arcade machine? That it's like, oh, you got a Switch and a PC? Well, that's cool. Oh, you got an arcade machine? That's cool. Friend has some older ones in his garage that he keeps. And they work. It was so weird. I was like, what is this doing here? You know, we could have walked away with one in a box. You really do play them once in a while. Oh, I love it. No, I feel like one that would be really fun to have is I can't think of the name of it. A pinball machine. Those things are fun. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man will always be my favorite in full-size arcade games. There you go. Mm. Now I got D-Clark wanting to go over and use the arcade machines. Like, you know what? I haven't seen that friend in a little while. Still raining. Temperature hasn't dropped enough just yet to start snowing. Lyndon Sylvester, hello there. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. Welcome back. Just working on the mountain even more, as usual. Actually, might take a break here, real quick. It's already been an hour. Making good progress, though. We've already, placed almost 2 shulkers of stone. the moment I'm just kind of gathering height for a lot of the stuff. Shadow Gaming, thank you for following. Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate that. Anywho, I'm gonna take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. You're doing good. That's good to hear there, Sylvester. Trying to work on a permission system. Figuring out how to let admins see admin stuff and prevent non-admins from seeing the admin stuff. Oh, well, how exciting. We're just terraforming away. We're already an hour in. 2 shulker boxes down. Things are going good. Hope everyone else is enjoying stream as well. Hope people are enjoying their evening. On to the third shulker. What are people up to tonight? I know a bunch of y'all usually play games whilst listening. Lyndon's working on a permissions system. I'm placing down stone. Whilst I ramble a little bit. You deforesting a massive area to build Minas Tirith. Want some help? This sounds like a blast! Sounds right up my alley. I am off to help him. You say that, you're off to go pillage his colony. So chill. Oh, never mind. You are just off to help. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry. The plans. Abort. She's seen my army at work. That's why you're a target. Oh no, I gotta resume. Oh, Mixie Triple H. So you guys both play Minecraft and all that. Do you guys game in the same room? Or are you in separate rooms? Same room, our desks are right next to each other. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. I love it. See, me and Hannah had talked about that at one point when we were moving in with each other. It can get crazy, I'm sure. But we decided against it because we often are playing games with our friends and figuring out how to set up sound stuff correctly where it would have just been a nightmare. So I was just curious. Believe me, once the second bedroom gets cleared out, I'm turning it into a library and gaming room for myself. Okay. So it's more of um, the only place available. Or are you joking? Only because I want to be sneaky and cause chaos. I can't get away with it because he can see it. Yeah, that's fair. It was there was a time I was being sneaky and I set up well, we'll let this go through. Speaking of Hannah.
Booga booga, is this 4 years?
Is this 4 years? Oh my goodness, look at that. 48-month resub streak. And a 48-month resub. Along with 6 months in advance. My goodness, Hannah. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate that. We were just talking about you. I was just about to say how we were playing on a server together and I was sneaking around in your face. Oh goodness. Along with Triple H with the resub.
Whoop,
I'm never
whoop.
gonna get finish this. Boop or whoop whoop. I thought you said boop. 3 months resub. I really appreciate that. I don't think bits. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Hypo-y.
No hypo for you. You give it the 100 bits though. I'm sorry. Since when? I used to know how hype trains worked. But my understanding was always that only it takes 3 people to start one. But I feel like that's changed with gifting subs and that. I think you can gift like 3 subs and start one. We were playing on I was playing on a server with Hannah and a few of our other friends, and I was getting a little bored of doing the same mundane thing over and over. So I went over to where Hannah was building her base, and I hooked up a skulk sensor. Um, and set it up to a note block. And we had the mob head data pack, and I hooked it up to a note block with a squid head on it. And every time Hannah walked through to her storage room, which was apparently often, it would make a squid noise. And it was so loud, louder than the usual normal squid noise because it was an old block. And, I was just sitting in VC with our friends that were also playing on the server. And Hannah's like, man, there's a really loud squid. There must be an underwater cave or something nearby storage tunnel cave. And she just slowly, in a matter of like 10 minutes, in a matter of about 10 minutes of passing through this tunnel back and forth, she's like, this squid is so annoying. I don't even know where it is. And she starts busting down her walls. Just trying to find this squid, making noise, which is getting picked up by the skulk sensor, making more noise. And it's just you lost it in like 10 minutes. It was amazing. I was so happy I was there to see the breakdown that happened. it was glorious. Oh, yes, hysterical. You should have seen yourself, Anna. You were just like, oh, there must be a underwater cave near me. I just heard a squid. To a man, that squid is loud. Okay, I've had enough. I'm breaking. Where is this squid? And you're just mining into the walls. It was good. It took like 10 minutes for you to lose it. Good times. Tatters being a creepy stalker man. Oh, different server. I thought you were talking about when I was building my Christmas mansion and you were being a stalker from afar. It's fun to watch someone play Minecraft. The little Minecraft characters move around silly like. But true, once again, Hannah, Triple H, I really appreciate the resubs. And the 100 bits. But no hype train for you. So, from that point on, after seeing Hannah go crazy so fast, I started doing other experiments on the rest of my friends, and I kept notes. Some of the experiments I wouldn't tell them I did, and I just kept notes on it. I had a book. I had a bunch of books in my world of different experiments. Oh, who did this? Who is this anonymous person? Thriving Gaming UK? I don't know that name. What are you doing, anonymous gifter? Show yourself. It was probably Hannah, wasn't it? Thanks for the gift sub. No, it wasn't. Triple H. Hey, stop it. What are you doing? You're buying more stuff on Overwatch, Hannah? Going out to Krish. I appreciate the gift sub again, but who are you? Hannah's got to buy Battle Pass tiers. Not yet. Hannah has plenty of time. Who did this? Who is this anonymous person? You don't have to own up to it. What? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it. Not actually. 5 gift subs. Oh my god. What are you doing? That's too many. we don't have goals today. We won't have any for another 11 months. But Gorgor got one, and Strawberry Pop Tart. Those are 2 lovely names. Pedicure, Little Red Demon. I feel like I recognize that one. And Virtual Shinny. We'll just go with Virtual. All getting a gift sub. I'm getting discounted skins. It's a good thing you can't buy loot boxes. It's a good thing Lana can't buy loot boxes. Thank you for the gift subs, though. My goodness, anonymous. You've done too much. I mean, if it's on discount, then why not? Not yet. You can't buy loot boxes. Hopefully never. Used to be able to in Overwatch 1. I know. But Lana has like a gambling addiction, I'm pretty sure. Not like an actual one. But it goes right to Lana's head when she starts getting good things. And Triple H. I feel like Triple H still one of those anonymous ones, but maybe not. I appreciate the gift sub to Minxie as well. Now y'all are done. No more money for the next long while. Or too much. Just as my sub ran out. Everybody loves loot boxes. How do you feel that way, Thad? Feel what way? I don't know what you're on about. Something tells me. It was either you or Hannah, because both of you had done a sub and wanted a hype train. Or at least Hannah wanted it. That it was you? You had done a resub. And then Hannah's tried to do it. I know it wasn't you, so it had to have been Triple H. But for all I know, there was just some anonymous person. Could have been multiple gifted. You two look suspicious. You can smell it. Dad knows what people are on about. Dad never knows what people are on about. No, I do too. Mr. Detective here. Nobody has to own up to anonymous things. If it was truly an anonymous gift and they want to stay anonymous, they have every right to do so. I appreciate them no matter what. Curious how much more money they'd make if they sold skins cheaper. You know, it is like a curious balance there, Doc. It's like sometimes it's really expensive. Like imagine if you were able to just buy something for just a few dollars. Would more people buy it and then overall you would make more? It's like my sound alerts. Most people usually do the cheap ones. But yet all it takes is like 2 of one of the more expensive ones and it catches up to the cheap ones. They're part of a gift anonymous. Cannot recall hearing you say, I know what you're on about. Always don't know what you're on about. There is usually a lot of chaos going on. Okay, I have enough coins for one more skin. Do I go Kiriko or Mora? Kiriko. I've yet to see any I'm willing to buy. Sometimes like $50 if they were 10 or 15. I'd have probably 6 or 8. Yeah. It is curious. Kiriko is my cut. Y'all are too generous though. There's the end of the hype train. No more. Level 3 hype train at 57%. I really appreciate all the gift subs though. 9 gifted and 100 bits. Hannah and Triple H and Anonymous. Thank you, you 3. I got that hand one that Triple H just put in the chat. Whatever it is. I very much like the cardboard box skins. I like the Ryan Thor skin. There are a few more. Oh, absolutely. I only got the Battle Pass last season because of that Reinhardt skin. I actually got another Reinhardt skin. It was really cheap. It was just for a couple coins that I just occur even just from the free Battle Pass stuff. It looked cool. The cardboard ones are fun though. Lana has a few of them. The one I wish I could get is the Bastion Lego skin. I think that one was locked up since before the first time I ever saw it, like 3 or 4 years ago. Never played Bastion, but the skin is so cool. It sounds cool. Alright, which one? Left or right? Ooh. That Mora skin goes hard. I don't know. The beach/pool skins. I don't know how many there are. I think I have them for Ash, Torb, and Junk. I'm not a big fan of the beach ones. They're a little silly. They're a little too silly for me. I like the Torb skin that looks just like my Minecraft skin. Play more Kiriko, but I'm leaning towards Mora just because I have less skins for her. Exactly. Imagine if this in other games. Some mod here. The one on the right, the Kiriko. You know, we've talked about getting, setting up a chat for stream-related chats. We've always just used general. Or if it does actually fall under one of the other categories. Like Bells will throw art and the art one. Not a bad idea, to be honest. I don't know. We don't do it that often, though. Like, I know we do it more often than other streamers. Like, other streamers just won't even look at their Discord. Like, why not? Just whatever. That's up to them. They run it how they please. You know, every once in a while, we'll start talking about something in Discord. I need Lana to check her phone and give me her vote. Yeah, Lana's working. I hope she gets out of work before the roads get too bad. She'll be alright. She's in a city. It's still raining. Who could possibly be more important? I don't know. Lana is a nurse. She has, like, people's lives in her hands, but you know. Overwatch. She should be okay for a bit. Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, it's gonna start snowing here sometime soon. It says it is, but if it is snowing, it's very small snowflakes. Can't wait for the layer of ice to form over my car. That's what I was thinking about. And Hannah, even better, it's gonna be really windy tomorrow. So even after after it's done snowing, it's just gonna be blown all around and cold and not fun. Why can't it be 60 degrees? I'm working from home. Good. That's what I think you should do. Hate scraping my windshield. I don't mind doing it. If it's icy, it's not fun, but honestly, I don't mind doing it. It really doesn't take too long. Then again, I'm a little weird. I really don't mind the cold either. Anywho, reminder, we got game night this Friday. If people are interested, we still have a lot of room. I don't think anyone else said they were interested when I just sent out the ping. So if you guys want to join, there's plenty of room. Playing Pummel Party. It's a lot of fun. Even if you don't think you'll be that good at it. It's still a lot of fun. I don't know. Do you enjoy it, D-Clark? I do. I have fun with it. Is Jessie streaming this Friday? What's her schedule? She is. Doing Minecraft bingo at 5 p.m. Pacific. What's that? No, she won't be joining me. What about Tabs? I know she sent out a schedule too. Where's her schedule? There's so many things. Where's her schedule? Here we go. We got a Saturday stream, but nothing Friday. Donk, what are you guys doing Friday? Why isn't Tab streaming? If nothing, Pummel Party. Holy cookies, Thad man. Thanks, Thad Anonymous, for the the fifth thumb. No idea? Always a surprise to me. Well, Donk, you're invited to Pummel Party. I don't know what Tab's got going on. It's a blast! D. Clark will be there. I'll be there. Hannah will be there. I know you're working. I'm sorry that I appreciate you popping on in there, Gorgo, and saying thanks to the anonymous. I don't know who they were. I got guesses. I don't actually, but I hope you're doing well there, Gorgo. Good seeing you. No, Deadeye not work. Will Deadeye be there? I'll only participate. I got you, Donk. I'll see how Friday goes. Oh, that's good. Can't wait to see you there, Donk. Whoa, D. Clark with a brand spanking new computer thingy. He's gonna thank you all. Oh, don't tempt us with a good time. Did the other day work out for you, Deadeye? I decided the 28th of this month will be the next fall game night. Let me see here. Did you vote for that one? You did? Okay. You'll make it for the next one on the 28th by the looks of it. Come on, man. I was trying to psych them out for you. D-Clark actually has his moments. He can be good at some of the mini games. The run and hide ones. Yeah, the 28th works perfect. Mark it down. No plans. Apart from adult game night. They've seen me play. They know. But thanks. Hey, you have your moments. Everyone does. Get back to work, Lurk. Sounds good there, Gorgor. Hope work's going alright. And I appreciate the lurk. We also have the Portal gameplay that me and Hannah will be doing this Saturday. Hannah, are you excited? I don't know a time for when we're actually going to be doing that. Figured we'd start sometime in the morning or early afternoon. Can't wait to be yelled at by a robot again. It's gonna be fun. We'll be able to put our minds together and work as a team. What could go wrong? I still think we should have played that bomb game where we have to defuse a bomb. That would have been great. I also got to get back to working on your guys' statues. I apologize. It's been crazy. Things haven't stopped being crazy for like a few months now. It's been one thing after another. That's just life. But anyway, I do hope to see some of you guys there for Me and Hannah playing through Portal 2. Mm, mm. I don't know if we'll get through it all in one go. And if we don't, we'll just schedule another stream. But it is a decently shorter game, so maybe me and Hannah will get it done in one. Minxie's excited. I'm glad. Mm, 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 mm. Guys, my brain has gone into builder mode. I started thinking about the statues in the room I want to build for them. It's not good. I have an idea. It's rolling around in my head at the moment. And it's a really cool idea, to be fair. The problem is that it's a big undertaking. And I wouldn't want to start it until I'm at least a little bit further done with the, at least, I wouldn't probably want to start it until I'm almost done with the stone shell, or am done. We actually tossed the idea out at one point when we were thinking through the portal, the statue room and all that. I don't know, it just crossed my mind again, and it'd be a pretty cool idea. Because we have this big void that I want to work with at some point. And one of the ideas was to build it in the void and a part of some of the builds there. And it would have a very fantasy and shattered feel to it, where it would all be floating and on floating islands. We definitely stick with the main idea of what we have right now, but it would all be broken apart and in ruins a little bit, similar to the bridges for the floating island dome builds that I did recently. But that would be a lot of work just because it's floating and just to get that correct look to it. But if we were to pull it off, it'd be really cool. I don't think I'd be able to bring myself to starting that. It's such a undertaking until I at least finish the stone shell. And honestly, I'd probably get into a rhythm with it. I designed probably most of it in creative just because building anything floating is tough. Floating islands in general are just tough. Probably design a lot of it in creative. Use all our fun building tools. Maybe I'm not explaining it well enough. Gotta trust the vision. You could always fill in the mountain, then dig it out like a true dwarf. I appreciate the idea, but I don't think so, Deadeye. I don't even know how much stone that would take. There would be millions upon millions of stone. No, we're not gonna fill it in. What would that accomplish? It'd be quite something. Be like, yeah, so you know that mountain over there? I filled it in once. Then I decided I didn't like it filled in, so I mined it all out. Now that's why my stone stat is like nearing 1 billion. Or 500,000, probably more. 500,000? Not what I meant. 500 million. Hello, visitors. It would take like an army of Minecraft players to accomplish that, Deadeye. I need to get to a point where I finish what I have already talked about. We're getting there. Slowly. Hey, that pillared room has made a lot of progress over the years. Mark, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I remember when people were like, what are you doing flattening out such a big area? Or when we were filling in the ceiling of that with stone. That took a while, filling in the ceiling of it. The entire just like preparation of that room took a while. Just have to fill this room with pillars? You're crazy, Thad. It's just the same pillar over and over. Almost done with 4 shulkers of stone. You know what I should do? I should schedule a stream day on a weekend where we stream for 8 hours and it's just stone placing. All we do. I have to take breaks for sure. My fingers start to get worn out after a few hours. I wonder how much stone has been wasted being used as scaffolding for the next layer. See, it's crossed my mind, Deadeye, and the main reason I just don't worry about it is that there might be a chance where I might need to break a block, and I'll be wishing that there was more layers in between where the stone is, like where there's nothing, and just wishing there was more layers instead of it being floating and hollow. So like to me, the one block that we used to stack up, it's whatever. That's why you should fill it in. Obviously. What's the plan for this mighty project? Hello there, Mark. I know you just followed a second ago. I'll give you a little view here since you hopped out. I hope you're doing well there as well. Obviously, we're building a mountain. I'm sure you've gathered that from the little bit here. But it's to house a huge dwarven kingdom at some point. We've been working on this for a few years now. There's a quick view of one of the sides of the mountain. I'll take you to the front as well. We'll eventually texture it all and add all different blocks over the stone and that. Just add another look to it. But it's to house a Dwarven Kingdom. Similar to Lord of the Rings style. But we got the front here. Got the entrance to the Dwarven Kingdom. You gotta get an idea of the architecture. Amazing, looks awesome. Aw, thank you there. I'm not done just yet. I'm doing a very quick look for you. Just because you asked. I don't mind looking. It gives me a break as well. Backside of the entrance. And then we have one of the rooms started. And if you do know Lord of the Rings, then you'll recognize this. We do have one of the rooms. Right over here. Oh, this leads right into a break. Perfect. This is our pillared hall that we're still working on. Still work in progress, but you can kind of get a idea of what's going on here. Huge room though, huge pillars. These pillars are big. Soon all the work will pay soon. Yeah, hopefully soon. Oh, it's already paid off. We've made amazing strides in just the last year and a half or so. Mostly on the stone shell of the mountain. But yeah. I appreciate the compliments. Anywho, this is my break time here. Nightbot's yelling at me. Not yelling. It's a friendly reminder. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. Stand up, grab a drink of water. It has been 2 hours, so if you've been here from the beginning, please do grab a drink of water. Maybe even grab something if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So it's officially started snowing. And it's windy and looks gross out. Welcome back. Thank you there, Gargor. You're supposed to be lurking and working. I appreciate it. It's officially snowing. Ah! And it's not gonna stop for the next, 12 hours. 12 plus hours. Can't wait. Yay, snow. No, no. Winter was over, Minxie. Yesterday, it was 60 degrees out. By tomorrow, I think we're supposed to have 8 inches of snow. I don't expect 8 inches, but 4, most likely. They always overestimate. That and the ground was actually warming up a lot, so I don't expect the first bit of it to stick. It was 60 degrees out yesterday. It's a good thing I don't have to go anywhere tonight, right? We should take bets. Is the fire department across from us, are they gonna go out within the hour? Absolutely, I'm thinking it. Within the hour. It doesn't look good out. Especially once what's the temperature? It's obviously, yeah, it's just right around that freezing mark. The second it dips a few more degrees under and a road starts freezing a little. Hope everyone drives safe. This weather is disgusting. It is. Minxie's excited for the snow. Minxie also doesn't have to deal with the snow. Of course I am, Thad. We were done with it. It was springtime. Snowed the other day here for a few hours. Huge, thick, lovely flakes, but it didn't stick and it was sad. No, that's the best. When it's big snowflakes and then all of it is gone by the next day. I don't expect this snow to last at all. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 50 again this weekend. No! It's supposed to stay around, Thad. I don't mind when it snows and I don't have to go anywhere. If I gotta drive through it, it's not fun for anyone. It's all because I went through the car wash. My vehicle needed it, but shouldn't have gone so soon. It's cursed. Oh my goodness. Last Friday, I said it was really windy. When I got home, Cinnamon was up on the, why can't I think the name, the word, the windowsill. She was up on the windowsill and she's just watching all the leaves blow past. And she was just beyond entertained by this. Full enrichment time for Cinnamon. And I would not be surprised if she kept watching them until into the late evening. She was so entertained watching the leaves go blowing past. Even whilst I was finishing packing and rustling about, all sorts of commotions, she's just up there on the windowsill, watching leaves. This is a crazy view. I don't feel like it's too often you see a, a, a view like this in Minecraft. There's a lot to take in. There's the there's the loads of beacons, there's the scaffolding that goes high up, there's the obvious mountain, and then the whole of where it's getting worked on. Big cube shape, some sort of structure, drained water, dugout spot, so much stone showing everywhere. It's a lot to take in. I'd like to think there's a few times where I'm streaming and there'll be a new viewer and they click on my stream, you know, they're just looking around for some sort of streamer. Click on mine and they're like, what am I looking at? And they just are puzzled. Obviously, this person's working on a big project. Like, there's a lot to take in. Maybe they stick around because of that. And then after like an hour, they're like, man, this person only plays stone. I'm gonna head out. They showed me around. It was all cool and amazing stuff. Then they just play stone. All I ever do. I'm sorry if people come for other things. My structures, my somewhat beautiful structures don't, they take time. They take a lot of time. I do sometimes feel bad that all you guys see me do is is just play stone often. I do hope those of you that do hang out with me and watch often aren't looking for much else. Like maybe you're waiting for me to work on the medieval port city or something else, some sort of redstone project. I do them once in a while, but I definitely spend a lot of time placing stone or doing the same repetitive thing over and over. I'll take that as a resounding, yeah, I don't mind that. Honestly, I don't. I just kind of listen. I don't mind that. See? I knew it. Exactly what I heard. Thanks, Triple H. I missed it. I was in the kitchen getting fruit. Ooh, what fruit did you get? I had some raspberries this morning. I don't mind that. Well, I figured that, Deadeye. You've only been here, what, 4 years? Forest gone now? Whoa! That was fast. It must not have been that big of a forest. Honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon? Oh, I haven't had watermelon in a while. I love watermelon. A good watermelon. Hard to believe it's been 4 years, right? Kinda is. It hasn't felt like it's been 4 years. This mountain has a degree. It was massive, with tree felling and good tools, so it took it down. Ah, that's fair. You are playing modded. Are you able to like insta mine trees? Oh, that is a good area. Taking account for how big that was. That would have taken me like a couple hours to do in survival. We have a TikTok of me actually clearing out a bunch of trees that were here. Because a lot of this area, of this general area here, was a forest. Like everything that spans around here. And then most of the box was a spruce taiga forest along going that way. And then a swamp in that corner. And then this was a normal Minecraft mountain before the caves and cliffs update. And that was more up plains over there. Wasn't much. But there's a TikTok or YouTube short both um of me clearing them out. At least I think I made that one. Where's my YouTube? Speaking of, I do have another YouTube and TikTok out again. Oh my goodness. This was so long ago. I don't know why the quality looks so bad, but there's that YouTube short. There's the mountain is so small at this time. Man, I don't know why my quality looks so bad. Might just be because I'm streaming. There's something oddly satisfying about the sound when you pick up a bunch of items quickly. There is, Minxie. I agree. I know exactly what you're talking about. You even have a t-shirt, Deadeye, saying it's been 4 years. That's the crazier part. If you told me 4 years ago, yeah, Thad, you don't have a t-shirt. It says you've been doing this for 4 years and it has the mountain on it. And 1 for 3, there's 1 for 3. We got something like 4,400 oak saplings, 16,000 leaves. Oh, you got the leaves? I wish I got the leaves. 10,000 oak logs and flowers. 500 apples, and like 6 birch logs. 6 birch logs. There's only one birch tree? That you did you win? I think you said that before. That's fun. Who won this year's? D Clark won it, and then Tabs. And then D Clark gave it to Giz. The kind person he is. Old growth pine forest, or old oak, or no, oak. Old growth oak forest. My goodness. I wish I could casually get 16,000 leaves. That's something I haven't edited down. There's a lot of hours I have recorded of me grinding out materials on top of the box. Actually, I think in one of my recent TikToks in the last week or two, in the background of it, you can see a line of trees where I was gathering materials. It's just a flat space for me to work with. And we've gathered so many leaves just by doing that, where I plant a huge row of them and then I just run down the line of it with a hoe and get them all. I've used my hoe 100,000 times. Got 15,000 oak leaves, 11,000 spruce, 15,000 birch. I think those are the top ones I gathered. And then a bunch of azalea as well. I don't even know what you said that to, that I have. It's completely left my mind. I know it's something to do with my netherite home. I figured it out. I've used my netherite home. I figured it out. Just retracing my steps. Obviously, I was talking about my tool. You know, we had talked about that ages ago. Not something I'd ever actually do. But, if this was done in, like, with mods and all that, how much it would be able to speed along some processes. I'd still probably be working on it for a while. But a lot of, like, collecting materials and flattening areas would go so much faster. Storage would be so much easier. I would never have to actually, like, go to a storage unit. I could set up some sort of wireless thing. Wouldn't need beacons to insta-mine stuff. No. I just want a faster way to get leaves and wood. I do have a tree farm, but at some point I need to make a very big and industrial tree farm that hopefully doesn't break. At the moment I'm doing fine for wood and that, but the amount of wood I actually go through is crazy. I've made so many chests. We've made almost 8,000 chests. We've crafted almost 8,000 of them. Hoppers are probably a big one there. Actually, probably not that big. I haven't done too many crazy things. 2,000 hoppers, yeah, that adds up, and then the other big chunk of that is gonna be shulkers. 4,000, yeah. So that's 6,000. The other 2,000, I guess, are just in my world. Do we have a shulker box just full of chests? I wouldn't be surprised. I gotta go look. Forgotten about it up until now. There was a week or two where I spent a lot of off-stream time just crafting materials. Crafted up a whole bunch of like decorative items that are here. Oh no, we only made 9 stacks of them, I guess. But a bunch of these materials that are a little more, some of them are easy recipes, but others are a little more complicated, and it's a lot of the decorative items. Very helpful. Catching up to you, Thad. I've jumped whopping 15,968 times. Watch out! I still can't believe that is the stat that you get caught up by. Jumps. 1.1 million. You'll catch me in no time, Minxie. That and cats. Well, see, that's more reasonable. I have left my game 1,434 times. That's crazy. I'm holding down spacebar. 130 days of playtime. Almost 131. See you next Tuesday. I mean, yeah, if you actually held it down and just kept it running forever, you'd catch up. Ooh, that trader with villager stat finally is climbing. Sneak time 13 days. That's actually pretty small. A lot of people's sneak time is huge. Like, apparently people just are always sneaking in Minecraft. Mine is very low for the amount of playtime I have. I guess I'm a confident person. There was also a lot of my stats that aren't, they're a lot lower than they should be. Just because, the time that I spent on a server. My playtime is correct, though. If anything, it's a little less. It's like within 5 days. There's a lot of weird stats that, early game stuff that that just isn't touched. I'm concerned if the snow is going to keep falling at this pace all night, to be honest. They said we were going to get like 8 inches of snow, Hannah. Oh my goodness. Is it accumulating already? Thought it'd hold off for a few hours. I can't. It's already accumulating. That took less than an hour. It's 60 degrees. Anywho. I think the worst part is that it's also windy. That and it rained. There's a layer of ice under all of this snow. I'm sorry, Triple H. No, you know what is crazy? I haven't even heard a plow go out yet. Even just like to put Salt Town. They're probably focusing on the highways. Highways and the roundabouts. Have you guys ever seen a plow go through a roundabout? They'll go through it like once or twice, clearing it out. Looks like Lana is getting rain until around 1 a.m. Okay, good. On this, I have only placed one sand. However, I have crafted 13,000. You've crafted sand. That's so weird to see. You've crafted 13,000. What are you doing with all your sand? Sand is actually a stat I've actually placed a lot. Right there. I've placed it 108,000 times for draining water. That's my block I use. I've mined 300,000 of it. I don't know what to tell you guys. For somehow, my main project is a mountain. It is stone. There is no sand related like items used for it. Somehow, I burn through thousands of sand. I don't fully know where it goes. How much stone? I can look at that. It's a fun stat. There's the stone one. Almost mine 2.5 million. And then I've used 1.3 million of it. When I moved to the solo world, I had just under a chest full of sand, shulkers of sand. So it was a good amount, but it was right around there. This is the stone one. This is the big stat in the world. Dog and Aaron helped too, yeah. That was for the ocean. I still think that's funny. I forget about it sometimes. We drained an ocean in this world. And when I say we, that was actually back when it was on a server. I finished it off on my own, sadly. But a good chunk of the deeper portions were done by a handful. Even just a majority was collecting stone, or not stone, sand. And then placing it. We drained an ocean. Risky dog, though. How are you doing? Making grouts and terracotta? Ah, that makes sense. Do you guys play with Tinker's Tools, Triple H? Or is that mod officially, like, kind of done? I don't know if you guys played... Well, you usually play with Create, so you play newer ones. To an extent. Tinker's just got updated 1.20.1. That's pretty recent. And it has changed a lot. I think I played it. I think, like, it had gotten updated, and a month after is when my group of friends were like, we should put together, like, a lightly modded mod pack and play it. Just for, like, building and all that. And I think I played it. And I was we did 1.20.1 because of Tinkers. So I've always liked it. And I was like, oh, they've taken this a direction. It was interesting. I'm pretty sure that was what I was playing. I remember looking into it. I was like, I can't do anything. I remember the tools, they still are decent, but it's tough to make them amazing. Do you guys play with Tinkers usually? This is your first time? Okay, that's fair. Used to a lot? Is there a different one that you guys prefer that is still kind of in depth? The Tekkit era? I know what you're talking about. That was something. We had in Stoneblock 3, but he did it since he was a veteran at it, yeah. It's kind of frustrating, all the changes they made. Easy 2 with the quarry. I wasn't into mods too much during the Tekkit time, but I mess around with it from time to time. I guess the snow gives me an excuse to make hot chocolate. Cozy vibes. Might as well lean into it, right? Yes, please. I'll take one. Hannah also shared her secret recipe on how to make a good hot chocolate to me. and it's glorious. We also have like 10 like specialty hot chocolate mixes that we just haven't used. And we just like slowly keep collecting more and more specialty hot chocolate mix. My mom makes it with cinnamon and it's so good. Oh, that sounds good. I usually throw we have whipped cream, put some whipped cream on it, and then I'll sprinkle some cinnamon on that. It's more just for the look, but you can kind of taste it. We collect hot chocolate powder varieties at this point. We do. We have so many. I did make one of them. I made our mint one at the mint one I had gotten. It was decent. It was exactly what you would think it would be. I put like we also had yeah, see, I kind of dipped into some of this stuff. I made a mint hot chocolate, and then we had these candy cane stir sticks that I used to stir it in as well to add more pepperminty to it. It was just different. I liked it though. I like mint. That was fun. I think we have another mint one. The problem is that honestly, just normal hot chocolate with Hannah's little specialty touch on it is really good. Problem is that my computer gives off a lot of heat, and it's really not at all cold in the office right now. It's not too warm either, but it's not cold. Having a warm drink just sounds like a lot. Yep, it's still just coming down with snow. You could open a window. You might be joking, Minxie, but I do if I need to. Usually not when I'm streaming, just because uh, traffic noise can be sometimes loud. Although I really hope there's nobody driving at the moment. It's probably quite peaceful. What was it? It was a week where it was like -20 for a while. I could open up my window for like 2 minutes, cool off the room. It was great. We didn't make any like significant looking areas, but man, we piled up a lot of stone today. Everything along here we raised up. It was all roughly like not even that height. It was a little lower. It was more like that height. I wanted to gather some height here. Ooh, cookie cake 2,500. My goodness. That's a fun name. Leave a follow. Cookie cake. We love cookies here. Hope you're doing well. We love cookies here. Welcome. Jinx Thad Yomi cookies. Okay, here, have a cookie. Oh, yeah. Now I want a peanut butter cookie. Maybe I'm just a little hungry. Nice warm peanut butter cookie. Sounds delicious. What is the server? What is that server or single player? It's single player. This is my solo world. Where we endlessly place down stone and terraform up a mountain at the moment. That's what I'm working on, is a mountain. Actually towards the backside now today. We were still working on the side earlier. Look at that. I'm confident, guys. 11 more months, this thing will be done. Every once in a while, Thad kills a cat for Not every once in a while. It's been a very long time, and I don't even remember when that happened. There was probably a good reason. And if not, it was definitely for string. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was accidental either. But how are you doing there, Cookie? Cookie cake? Did you accidentally kill a cat? It's accidental. You know, you tamed a cat, you're moving it into your creeper farm, and then you accidentally swing at it and kill it because it wasn't in the right spot. And you were just trying to move it, but yet is dead. Accidental. Because I could totally see that happening. In fact, I know I've done that with a wolf before. Not in this world. I like tame a dog and I'm putting it in a wither skeleton farm and I accidentally swinged and it died. Like, no! I needed that. And for some odd reason, I had my sword out. Things happen. Hi, Cinnamon. You playing with the spring? You're making quite the commotion. Nope. I think we'll stop there. Go find some rain. We gotta put this stone back. We did. What is this? 5 more shulkers in a bit. It's lovely. these shrunken boxes back. You know the old style door stops that keep doors from slamming? One at the bottom, and ours was at a spring one. Once my cat found that, oh my god, the spring and thwack sounds lasted for hours. We have those, Minxie. They're not old style, are they? We're in a we're in a new apartment building, and they have them. And not Minxie, oh my goodness, Cinnamon accidentally runs into them all the time, and you'll just hear it go boing every once in a while, and you just know she's playing with a spring and accidentally ran into it. It's really funny, but she never plays with it on purpose. She'll just run into it. And you'll just be at, I'm in the office or something, and I just hear boing in like the bedroom or out in the main room. It's really funny. That's funny that you bring that up. It happened the very next day after we got her. And she accidentally hit the one in our bedroom. I don't know what she was doing. I was trying to give her space and time to just like warm up to her surroundings and that, and just myself. And she ran into it. It was really funny. I was like, I don't know what she's doing, but she just hit the door stopper and it went boing. Oh, anywho, we gotta go find someone to raid. Who's all alive, huh? Let me give it a refresh. Maybe I'm not seeing everyone that's live. I know Eric's supposed to go live soon. Is he still going live? Schedule. Every day. That's helpful, Eric. Game time with Eric. He's not live. Oh, he's been playing Raft though recently. Okay, never mind then. Is Tanisha back from a BRB? She's not. They're playing a fishing game. We'll go say hi to Zelda. We'll get an upgraded block if they're in their solo world. Anywho, though, I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me. She's taking a dinner break. All right. I know she's doing her. She'll be live for what? We got another 33 hours. We got time. It's been hovering around that number for a while. We're gonna go say hi to Zelda. Y'all know Zelda now. We've raided into their stream a few times. Definitely worth the follow. They're a lovely streamer. But I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. I know it's late for you, Minxie and Triple H, so I hope you guys are off to bed soon. I appreciate you guys being here. Do grab the raid message, though. That means the absolute world to me when I see all of you guys grabbing the raid message. You can grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate when I do see people grabbing the raid message. Means the world to me. Thank you for the stream. Have fun, take care, and be safe, that Hannah Cinnamon. Aw, thank you there, Minxie. I hope you have a lovely rest of the night. I don't know if you guys have pets. But anywho, I think that's all. I'll be live again next week. Not next week, my goodness. I'll be live again this coming Thursday, 5 p.m. Central. If anything changes, I'll update in the Discord. We got game night. We got Portal 2. We got 4 streams this week. It's exciting. We'll have a cat soon. Exciting. I'll have to ask more later. But anywho, I'll have a lovely rest of your night.